Hey, welcome back to Thursday Thoughts, Sabbath. Does that just make you feel guilty when you hear that? Or does it make you just think of Saturday, or maybe Sunday, or the Lord's Day? Would it be that actually God gave us Sabbath as a gift? Check this out. Remember the Sabbath day. Keep it holy, it says in Exodus 20, verse 8. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is a Sabbath, which means rest, cease, stop to the Lord your God. Not stop to the Lord your God, it's a Sabbath to the Lord your God. On it you shall not do any work, you or your son or your daughter, your male servant, your female servant, or your livestock, or the sojourner, the foreigner, the refugee, the immigrant, the stranger within your gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea and all that's in them, and he rested on the seventh day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and made it holy. In Deuteronomy, it has a little bit different focus, but it's the same commandment. And why would he command that? Because we don't know how to slow down. We know how to be lazy. You guys, we actually know how to do things our own way, but to do things his way. God didn't go, oh my goodness, I'm so tired. I can't believe that I worked so hard. I need a day off. He still is God, and creation still ran itself because he said so. But he gave us a picture, and he gave us this wonderful opportunity to slow down and to remember him on the daily and on the weekly, that we would slow down and come to him for rest for our souls, as Jesus says in Matthew 11, 28 through 30. And so I have a few questions for you, but I want to tell you that this really what stood out to me this week in our readings, and then going through this beauty right here. I don't know if you guys remember this. Knowing the Bible, the Ten Commandments, you can still find it on Amazon. But what stood out to me is that there's an inclusion here. There's a community aspect to this celebration of Sabbath. If you're a boss, if you have people that are working for you, will you do your best to make sure that they're chilling, that they're slowing down? You can tell them that you want them to know the Lord and follow the Lord. That would be a little bit challenging, but that you would model that for them. Chick-fil-A, anybody? All right, anyways, here's the deal. What really stood out to me outside of the community aspect of the celebration is that Jesus is the Lord of the Sabbath. You can check that out in Mark 2. But he said, man wasn't made for Sabbath. Sabbath was made for man. Man was already created when God gave the Sabbath. And so, what are you doing? 3 questions for you right here. What are you doing with Sabbath? Do you even know what it is? Is it just the seventh day? You better take Saturday or Sunday if you're a Christian, because that's when the Lord raised. Are you just taking that one day? Or are you actually receiving that gift daily? So why was it given? Ask that question. Why was the Sabbath given? Because we need the Lord, and we need to slow down and focus on him. And then finally, how do you receive that gift of Sabbath? Are you strict about it? Or is it becoming more stressful like it was for the Pharisees? Or are you actually coming to Jesus, the Lord of the Sabbath, indeed the Sabbath himself? And so I love that we have a chance to rest and slow down with God. Daily time with him, celebrating the good, enduring the bad, and even watching him turn the ugly into something beautiful. Come to Jesus for your Sabbath. He is the Sabbath. God bless you. Listen, love God, love others, and serve generously. That's what we were made for. Peace.